I am going to just start the game and just play through it regularly. I'm not going to go after a Lionel with 3 hearts and like no kind of weapons. That is, once I get everything set up, we'll do right. That, turn that on. Turn that on. Now let's get this show rolling.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Yay, Sheikah slate. Dun, dun. Put on our fancy outfit here.
Bring the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. I'll show you the way.
In 3 sentences, tell me why you should be a mod, and then I will give you my answer.
You are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Alright, come on. Enough with the cutscenes. We've already seen all this stuff before. Oh, I got an idea. Oh, we can't use it yet. What's up? This one don't want to cook? Ah, whatever.
Head for the point marked on the Sheikah slate.
Get that Korok seed, or will we die in the water because we don't have enough stamina? up. We're gonna get all our stamina back. What's going on, Taylor? Uh-oh. That was kind of a waste of a fight. Oh, look at that. See if we can ninja our way around. Exciting. Uh-oh. I have a phone call. Alright. Here we go. We are back. Back in action. This one, I've only played like 3. The old, very first one on the original Nintendo, and then one on the DS, and then this one. But I like this one. The open world, take it how you want kind of thing is more of my kind of speed, less linear. Yeah, I don't expect it to be too much harder, J-Mod. I mean, the normal mode is pretty easy, so. I was about to jump off of here, and just remembered that I do not have paraglider yet. Oh, there we go. Splat. Yeah, it's just more health and the regen, of course, if you don't, like, sit there and attack them. So this update was kind of a bust in my opinion. Or this DLC. Hopefully the second DLC adds a little bit more. Dude, I'm just gonna go get the Majora's Mask. Honestly. So I don't have to worry about stuff aggroing me, and I can run around and get done what I want to do first. I'm not gonna spend too much time really fighting stuff unless I have to. Different stuff. It's my streaming software and a website called Streamlabs. I use an Elgato capture card, so Elgato gives you software with it. It's basically kind of just like OBS. OBS is a little more advanced. You can basically do just about everything that you can do with OBS with Elgato software. There's a couple things that you can't that really aren't that important to me, but OBS requires a lot more fidgeting around with settings and stuff than the Elgato software does. Wish you could like skip all these cutscenes and all these instructions. Once again. Chest in this water. Uh-oh. Beat him up with the box. Pretty sure there was probably a chest somewhere in there. Oh, there it is. Right. I'll turn the webcam off for a minute here. Arrow to the knee. We got that one, that one. Should be another one that's close. Necessarily consider that one very close, but off we go. Oh, come on. That's kind of bogus. Get some in here. Oh, seriously? Okay. So we want to get that one. Ah, man, they just kind of random. People like to say that you go out and if you kill a lot of enemies, it'll make one happen sooner. I don't know how much I believe of that. You can try, like, sleeping at a fire over and over again. But eventually they'll come. I've never really tried to, like, force one. Are you trying to do that quest that requires it? Requires the blood moon for the one shrine. I'm assuming that's what you're doing. Yeah. Do you have the travel medallion? Did you get the DLC? Say, if you have the DLC, go get the travel medallion and just go place the travel medallion at that shrine and just play the game. And then when the blood moon happens, then you can just warp straight to your travel medallion and be there. Just walked away without even opening that. Hey, look at that. That's probably what I would do. You know how to get the travel medallion, or do you already have it? It's pretty simple. It's up in that labyrinth. The square labyrinth that's in the northeast corner of the map. It's down in that bottom area with the guardians. It's up against the wall in a chest. Uh-oh. Da, da, da. No problem, Charlie. How's basketball going for you? And the new DLC is kind of the word is weak or too little, too late. It's like there's nothing in the DLC that really does anything for someone that's already beat the game several times over and done everything. I'm just kind of doing master mode because I'm just trying to kill time until Splatoon 2 comes out. Yeah, no, I'm ready for it. Definitely ready for Splatoon 2. What do you have? 16 days till Splatoon 2. So 2 weeks. 2 weeks from this Friday. Splatoon 1's campaign was kind of more of just like a challenge mode. It wasn't really a campaign, I would say. It was okay. It was basically a way to go get some free credits, so you could buy stuff, and then if you had the amiibos, you could get some different weapons and gear. Look at that, the Lionel over there. I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't either. It's not really worth it. Yeah, I kind of wish I wouldn't have bought it and just sold Zelda months ago, so that I could have sold it for a decent price. Cause yeah, it's pretty much done with it as well. Like, a lot of this stuff that came in the DLC should have been in the game originally. Like the Traveler's Medallion. Like, what? The Traveler's Medallion serves no purpose to someone who's had the game since launch, already beat it several times over. Well, I mean, the majority... The stupid part about all the armor, like the Phantom armor set, you can't even upgrade it. It's like pointless. And then the bonus that the Phantom armor even gives you, you can already get from something else, from other pieces, armor sets that have already been out in the game. So it was a big waste of time. Or a big waste of money, I think. I may still end up just selling my Zelda game, even though I paid for the DLC. Where'd this homeboy go? Well, we don't really need that doublet anyways. I really don't even care to play through this on master mode right now. I was just kind of bored. I'd much rather probably go play some Overwatch. Yeah. Right now you want to play? Alright, give me a minute. Let me get over here to where I was going. Let me get over to this other shrine here. If I can even get to it. I think I needed to cook this stamina stuff up. Yeah, I should have cooked that. Because I can't get up there without it. I'll go back over here and cook these up. Oops, cooked too many. Actually, I could have made it probably with these little ledges here. Really? I'm not sure. I think he got hurt at work or something. Usually you can find out all his information on his Discord. I don't keep in touch with him like that to know when and why, what, where he's streaming and stuff. His Discord channel is the best place to find out his information, though. He got chemicals in his eye or something last night at work. Oh, come on. As soon as I finish this shrine, Charlie, I'll jump on the Xbox. Uh... Zombie Wizard, thanks for the host, my friend. Although I am getting ready to switch over to the Xbox here. In just a minute. Charlie and I are gonna play some Overwatch. Oh, I got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get over here. Question is, can I make it? Oh, no. Not jumping in the water. Water froze me. Alright, Charlie, are you back? Well, that was supposed to fall over that way. That one didn't fall the correct way either. Well, looks like we'll just do it by going around. That's where we wanted to get. Get up, Wolf Link. Charlie, you back? Hello, Charlie. Yeah, you just go over by the old man, grab some of them peppers, cook it up real quick. Good to go. Yeah, like, honestly, as I was saying before you got in here, I'm really not too excited about playing this again on Master Mode, because it's not going to be that much harder, because I already know how to go about it to make it just as easy. Oops. Way too soon on that. I've already done the trial of the sword. I did it on the normal mode. Which means, you know, there's really no point for me to do it again. I'm not even gonna bother with it, man. I'm really thinking about just selling my Zelda game while it's still kind of fresh and I'm able to get a decent amount of cash for it. I should have did it without buying the DLC, but I basically only got the DLC because I wanted to make some videos out of it. I've already made pretty much the videos that I'm gonna make from the DLC, so the game really doesn't have anything left. I mean, I would say, yeah, well, the possibility that the second DLC is going to be good, but I mean, that's not coming for several months. By then, I'll be done and well over it, and most likely it'll just be something like this again, where it only takes like a few hours to get through it, and then you're done with it, then you're right back to square one. And that's even longer that I waited, so that value of the game is going to go down even more. So I might as well just sell it now while I can. Probably get like 40, 45 bucks for it. Not really, honestly, because to me, these types of games aren't the types of games I play. Like, games that where you beat it and then once you beat the game, there's nothing to do with it anymore. Like, I never buy those kind of games. This is the first game like that that I've bought in a very, very long time. I mostly stick to multiplayer games. Right, I mean, I know it's got a new dungeon, but like I was saying, once you beat that dungeon, then what? Versus you take a game like Splatoon 2, that's different every time you play it. Because it has online multiplayer, you're playing against real people. So it's always going to be a different scenario. I don't know, we'll see. I've got an opportunity coming up Friday, and if everything goes well with that, then I'll probably keep the game. If not, then I will most likely sell it because I'd rather have the money than the wait for 4 or 5 more months until the DLC second pack comes out. What's going on, Weeda? Once I get this paraglider here, I'm going to be switching over to the Xbox to play some Overwatch with my buddy Charlie. Alright, first time I ever played this. It took me forever to find this dude up here.
The time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule.
Yeah. Just give us the paraglider.
must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation, and formed legends and fairy tales. But there was also prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of humanity Ganon and the power to oppose it lies dormant. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought alongside. This coincided with ancient legends oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power and her appointed knight chosen by the sword.
Come on. Give me the paraglider.
That princess was my own daughter, Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn.
Paraglider, check. That's not where I wanted to go, but whatever. We can handle it. That's where I want to go, is over there. Why isn't this working? There we go. There's what I came for. Now we basically have Master Mode under wraps. Because now we don't have to fight any of the standard monsters. This is where they kind of messed it up. So that was basically, that was my plan for Master Mode. Get Majora's Mask. And now I can cruise throughout the whole place and not have to worry about anything. That's how stupid Nintendo is. I got Wolf Link. He'll just go take care of everything for me. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate the compliment. And yeah, we'll get there. I mean, 834 is nothing to downplay. Like I said, this channel's only been really alive since the Switch came out, so not even 4 months since I really posted my first video. In a couple days, it'll be like 4 months since I really started making videos. So I can't complain. A little bit over 200 subs a month on average. That dude tried to hit me with a broom. Yes, it is. But there's really there's not that much of a challenge to it in my opinion, because I'm going about it the smartest way possible, and that was to get Majora's Mask right away. So now that I have Majora's Mask, majority of the enemies I can just walk right past them. You know, bokoblins, lizards, moblins, all that stuff. I don't even have to worry about them. I don't know if the enemies do more damage, but they have more health. And they regen their health. So, like, if you engage one, hit them a few times, don't kill them. And then, like, don't keep fighting them, they regen their health. So it's kind of like once you start fighting one, you have to continue and keep fighting it to kill it. Otherwise, it'll just regen its health back. Oops. I just messed that one up because I didn't let go of the paraglider. But yeah, I honestly don't even know if I'll really like put too much time into doing it on Master Mode. Because it's just the same thing I've already done twice. Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to fight him at 3 hearts. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I mean, there's no point to even go mess with them with dinky weapons that are just you're gonna go through all your weapons. So then you're gonna be running around just trying to kill them with bombs. I mean, sure, it can be done, but it's just a big waste of time. I'm not the type of person that likes to take forever to do stuff. I'll go and get the proper equipment and then kill it. But like I said, I don't really have too much motivation to even really mess with this in master mode. What's up, life? Like, see, they shouldn't have put the Majora's Mask in here. Or you shouldn't have been able to get it in Master Mode because, look, this stuff doesn't even... I wear this, and I can just run around the whole place unscathed. Don't have to worry about any of these things. Just be like, whatever. I could run around, grab all the towers, do all the shrines, get myself up to... more hearts, Master Sword, all that stuff, and then it's just the same thing all over again. So, like, the more and more I sit here and think about it, the more and more I really don't care to play it in Master Mode. Because it's not like I have anything to prove. Like, I know I can beat it in Master Mode. It's not like it's hard. It's just I don't want to take the time to do it. I'd rather be playing other stuff. My 4th of July was cool, chill, relaxing. We went to Candace's aunt's house up the street, and she has a pool, so swam and grilled out. What I typically do is I'll usually just get stamina because I can go get hardy durians and make food to give me 30 hearts. So I don't really need to have heart vessels. Once I've done enough shrines and that I can then switch all my stamina over to have 13 hearts to go get the Master Sword, then I'll switch them all to the hearts, go pull the Master Sword out, and then switch the hearts back to stamina. Stamina is more important early on than hearts because you can make food. You can go farm hardy durians super easy, make food, and have 30 hearts. So I'm just kind of running around killing time right now, waiting on Charlie to tell me he's back. Then I'm going to go play some Overwatch. I think putting Majora's Mask in the game was kind of a mistake. Because anybody that just takes a second and thinks about it, like if they already got Majora's Mask in normal mode, then they'll do what I'm doing. If they just want to beat it, like, easily. And they'll just go get Majora's Mask right off the bat. And basically run around Hyrule and not have to worry about much. You know, there's a set little tiny number of enemies that Majora's Mask doesn't work on, but you can just run around those if you don't want to fight them. All the annoying stuff, though, Majora's Mask, you just run right through them. Like, I could go to Hyrule Castle and get the Hylian Shield right now. No problem. Well, I might need a couple better weapons to kill that Stalnix. Well, if I mean, I could kill it now, but it'd be better if I had my stasis thing upgraded so I could freeze him. Alright, man, take it easy. So I'm really thinking about just selling my Zelda at this point. I kind of wishing I didn't buy the DLC. It's kind of like $20 wasted. But I have a job interview on Friday, so from the looks of it right now, everything looks pretty good for that. If it does go well, then I probably won't sell Zelda because it won't mean much to me. With the steady flow of income coming in. So like, yeah, I really have no desire to play this, honestly. The desire for me to continue on in master mode right now is very, very, very low. Oh, it's for a job at a bank. My friend, good friend of mine that I grew up with, he is very high up with PNC Bank. And when I went to get, he's the guy that I borrowed the Wii U from. So when I went to get the Wii U from him, I just hung out over at his house for a little bit, was conversating with him. He was basically just asking me what I was doing these days, because we hadn't seen each other in a while. And I just told him, like, you know, trying to become YouTube famous, this and that, but needing some real money to pay the bills and stuff with. And he was like, well, he said, I know I'm good friend. He said he was good friends with several of the branch managers around our area, and a couple of them are actually needing to fill some positions. So he asked me if I was interested, and I said, well, sure. So a couple phone calls made by him, a couple little things filled out by me, and I've got an interview with one of his good buddies who is a manager at one of the branches like 15 minutes away from me on Friday. And he basically just told me a few minutes ago that the job is probably pretty much mine. It's just a matter of going through the process. You know, you can't just go into a place like that and they'd be like, okay, you're hired. You got to go through their steps. Which is, of course, apply, submit your resume, do some assessments, stuff like that, and go talk to them, face-to-face interview, and we go from there. Which proves my point that I tell a lot of people. I have a lot of friends who have kids that are about your guys' age, you know, junior high, high school, that I always tell them, getting jobs these days is a lot different than it was, you know, when my parents' days, when they started in the workforce. Before, you know, years ago, there's so many people out there competing for jobs now. It comes down to, sure, you may look like a good person on paper, you know, you have a college degree, this and that, but a lot of places these days are going to want to hire people who have experience in that area. And the thing you're going to have trouble with is, well, how do you get experience in something you're trying to do? Say you want to be, I don't know, I'm going to think of something. Just anything. Kind of like you go to college. Let's say you go to college and you major in business, right? And then you come out of college and you're trying to get in a position somewhere. Well, you and every other person that's graduated recently is trying to go for that too. But most of these places are going to be like, well, we're looking for people with 3 to 5 years experience. Well, the problem you come into is, how do you get that experience if no one's willing to hire you without that experience? So then it comes down to, who do you know? And that's why it's always good to be a good person, be friendly with other people, network yourself, get out there, get to know people in the area that you're interested in working in, because those are the people that can pull strings. It's like my buddy, like he's been working with the bank, with PNC for, what do you say, 13 years now, and he started off basically doing what I may be doing if I get this job, which is basically just a base job at the bank, doing a little sales and some other little things. But now he has a very high up position. He makes 6 figures a year. Plus he makes bonuses, commissions, because he deals with people that are multimillionaires, multi-million-dollar accounts. So whenever he signs these people into accounts with the bank, he makes a commission off of their worth. So when you're talking $2-3 million accounts, he's making several thousand dollars on top of his $100,000 that he makes every time he gets in a new account. So, if you already have kind of an idea what you're trying to pursue in your life as you get older as far as a career, start networking with those type of people so that when it comes time for you and you're out there trying to get these positions, you may know someone that can help you out. because it only gets harder and harder as the years in the world go on. That is T's Monkey's tip for the day. I'm going the wrong way. This is not the direction I wanted to go. Actually, I wanted to go here. Oh. Oh! Brutality. Yeah, I know. I think I need some higher damaging weapons right now. Oh, I ain't gonna mess with it right now. Let's see. Wait. Let's save. We will do that, and then we will go here. Alright, that's it for Zelda today. Do a little bit more maybe tomorrow, but I'm going to switch over to the Xbox and play some Overwatch. So if you guys want to see that, that will be coming up here in just a few minutes, probably about 15-20 minutes. I'll be back on with the Xbox and Overwatch. So I will see you then. What's up, Nux? I'm getting ready to switch over to the Xbox, my friend, and play some Overwatch. So if you came to watch Zelda, I'm actually just finishing up Zelda for the day. I'm just going to play a little bit of it on Master Mode here and there, but I'm switching over to the Xbox now. So if you want to come play some Overwatch or watch that, I'll be back in about 15 or 20 minutes. So I will see you then.